It's landing boat launch. Of course, it's still flooded. You can see the dock way out there. Probably gonna be a while till this one's open too, but I'll keep checking back. Alright guys, just out here at the Fremont Weir, kind of West Sac, in between West Sac and Knights Landing. And I'm just walking out here. I didn't bring an electric bike because I thought it was going to be super flooded. But behind me, I don't know if you can see him, there's a game warden. And he didn't tell me much. I just asked, you know, my fishing license and stuff. And this is all public, so I'm not trespassing or anything like that. But he didn't want to tell me, just since some nonsense is going on out here. Obviously, he can't say anything. But somebody doing something stupid out here. Usually I'm packing, because it's legal to pack when you're out fishing, but I always forget. And I'm not out here for long, so that's why I didn't. But check this out, you guys. All right, that's where I was, just right down there before. Oh, I'm gonna show you guys the drone footage right now. Holy smokes. Wow. So the Sacramento River is to the left, and all this right here to the right, it's all just overflow. The Weir, the beginning of the Weir. Wow. All right, so today's video, guys, I'm gonna show you, I'll be out fishing soon. I'm gonna take my boat out. We got 10 days on the forecast of no rain, probably more. So probably about 7 days or so, this river, the Sac River, is gonna be a lot better. But right now it's so flooded out and it's just muddier. It's just blown out. So always the Sacramento River, guys, is north side. Think of the north, and then the south side would be the McCulliam River and the San Joaquin. And those sides are always, whenever the water's muddy or high, always remember the south side's always cleaner. That's just because the Sacramento River has the straightest, easiest flow, so everything goes that way. And you have all the valley rain runoff and all the weird runoff going into the north side of the delta, not the south side. Whew. So just remember that that it's always muddier on the Sacramento River side, in the delta too. But check this out. All right, guys, this is all just fields right here. So what happens is this water right here, holy smokes, these fish, they go into these weirs, and they go for food and new grounds and stuff. And what happens is they'll kind of get trapped. You're never supposed to try to fish for an obviously trapped fish, but they do get kind of stuck in a huge area with just a little bit of runoff just to get out back into the main channel. So some of them kind of get stuck and confused. So these are good places to fish if you could find a calm area. This is crazy, but this is probably pretty shallow right here. I gotta get my drone out. I'm gonna get my drone out and show you guys aerial footage. All right, so the marker on the left is the Sacramento Riverside, and the one on the right is the flood, the Weir side. It's a lot taller. Sacramento River is definitely almost underwater. I can't quite see it, but it looks like only maybe 18 inches or so left on top of that thing. What in the heck was that? Something just jumped right there. Man, probably a sturgeon. If you guys are out hunting sturgeon, right now is a killer time when it floods like this. The sturgeon start moving up the river. I just might as well cast. I just seen something jump big time. Really let it sink with this strong current right now. Last I checked, out of the Shasta Dam, that thing is filled up and they're letting out at least 6,500 flow out of that thing. And that's what all this flooding is too. So much rain and nowhere to go, such little time. And this chatterbait right here that I'm casting is really good for the muddy water. Put a lot of scent on it, and this thing's just vibrating like crazy. It's got a little swim bait on there, and I like the chartreuse color, and just throw a little swim bait. Man, this thing works good. Whatever the heck jumped wasn't too far. I know from being on my boat, just around this turn right here, it's like a 60-foot hole. Right now it's probably 70 feet deep. And then we were casting these things. Make sure this, if it's not vibrating on your tip, the chatterbait is not working. It's not chattering. I don't know if you can see it, but my tip is just vibrating like crazy. And that gives off the sound underwater. The fish here, it sounds like a struggling bait fish. It looks like, guys, debris wise, there's not huge trees and stuff in the water, but there is little branches and stuff. Nothing crazy though. Nothing that I've seen yet. All right, you guys, remember I seen that big jump? Whew, holy smokes, it was a massive sturgeon. He's right here. I'm just gonna sit here and record for a little bit and see if he's gonna jump again. He came clear out of water. I saw his whole body, everything except for his tail. That's how far out of water he was. Man. Come on, girl, jump again. See, I was just talking about those sturgeon, guys. They're coming up the river. This is proof right here. Come on, girl, jump again. Like I said, there's a big hole right around this bend right here. There's a deep hole, and that's where these sturgeon, they like to go. I'm gonna keep walking up and fly the drone, show you guys. But that, I'm glad I saw that Fish and Game here, because I was always kind of curious. They did have this side closed down for a little bit, but it's all good. He said just don't park in front of the gate, and stay on the levee and on the left side. If you go on the right side, there's a fence anyways. So it's all private property on the right side, but the left side is a huge Weir, all public area. I used to come out here pheasant hunting back in the day with my little dog Remington. But anyways, guys, check this out. Check this out. The Sacramento River's to the left there. And this is all just the beginning of the Weir. I mean, it looks like a freaking lake. I'm gonna try and walk around here a little bit further. Alright guys, check this out. So this is the Fremont Weir near Sacramento, outside of Knight's Landing here. And this is the second Weir. Last time I was looking at Tisdale Weir. Check this out. So the Sacramento River is right there in the middle, kind of a channel you can see right there. And the start of the Weir is right there. But look at both sides, you guys. Both sides of the Sacramento River. Completely flooded out. So this all drains in to where I was by Shag Slough. That's the beginning of Liberty Island. All this muck, all this stuff is going straight into there, draining into there. There's the Sacramento River. All right, just going back towards the Sac River now. I know it's hard to tell, but we're about to be over it here in a minute. This is all just straight flooded out. This is what you call blown out. All right, guys, so that was the east side of Fremont Weir, and it's just flooded out going towards Sherman. And if this is the last rain that we're gonna get, it'll probably be a few weeks. Striper spring run will be just right on time. The water conditions will be perfect, nice and cleared up. But right now it's going to be high and muddy for a while. So if you're trying to fish the Sac River, definitely if your lures, get some big noisy lures and scent, put a lot of scent, or just bait fish and put 2 hooks and a lot of bait. But I will see you guys soon. I got to figure out where I'm gonna launch my boat. I'm gonna try and go either sloughs right now, guys. This is where it's at, in my opinion. It's either the sloughs, shag, not shag slough, not Sherman, nowhere around there, because it's going to be really blown out around there. More like Sassoon, or on the other side, on the south side, on all those sloughs. There's so many sloughs out there that aren't blown out. So I'm going to go somewhere on the San Joaquin or McCulliam River, somewhere on that side right there. It's just a little past Rio Vista, and you can be right over on that side. So I'm going to go out there and see what we can get one of these days here, and find a new launch. There's a couple boat launches out there that I haven't launched at. So if any of you guys launched in any of those boat launches on the McCulliam or on that south side, let me know a good one. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and God bless.